exactly.
There you go.
Just today, someone posted something about that on 11/11 at 11:11 a.m. plus or minus 30 seconds. This monument lines up perfectly with the North Pole, I believe. And I think you said something similar about the Georgia Guidestones as well.
Yeah.
It's similar to that?
Yeah, the Georgia Guidestones have a little hole in them. And when you look through the hole, the Polaris is there, the North Star. So it lines up all the time. Anything, by the way, anything that lines up with Polaris always lines up with Polaris because Polaris doesn't move, right? But, they want us to think that, the heliocentric model says basically that we are corkscrewing through space, spinning at 1,000 miles an hour, orbiting the sun at 66,000 miles an hour, chasing the sun at 500,000 miles per hour, while that entire system moves sideways at 1 to 2 million miles per hour. All of those directions, all of that movement, but the stars never change. Go out tonight, look at the stars at whatever time, make a little chart, and then go out next year, same night, same time. The stars will be in the exact same position, even though we've corked through space in 4 different directions, traveling billions of miles, but nothing ever changes. The sky is a perfect clock. Every single thing about our solar system, from eclipses to planetary orbits, prove it's a lie in itself. It's all just lies upon lies. And the way I describe the world is it's a giant lake. A giant lake. Large bodies of water at rest lay flat, scientifically testably, provably flat. We can prove that. All of the islands, continents, are surrounded by water, but all of the water is surrounded by higher land. Antarctica is the highest land on Earth. Antarctica is not a continent at the bottom of a spinning ball. Antarctica is all of the land that surrounds our known world, and nobody is allowed to explore this outer space. It's off limits to everybody until the year 2041, and by then they'll kick it down the road another 60 years.
If it happened, the divergence would prove the point, right?
Well, there's so many times, and these emergency landings happen all the time.
All the time. Right.
And here's 16 that were documented in this book. Greatest book ever. It's in the app under books and settings. I highly recommend you buy it. You can get it for free, the PDF, but it ain't the same as having a coffee table book. It's a great book to lay on the table. If someone picks it up, they become a flat earther. Like, damn, I went over to Joe's house for friggin' a beer, and now I'm a flat earther. Right?
You assume his name is Joe.
I'm just saying. Just saying that. Just throwing a random name out there. I wasn't even talking about you. And so 16 of them, they make 0 sense on a globe, and they make absolute perfect sense on a flat Earth. Documented. NASA, the liars, not a space agency, are in charge of radar. They're in charge of GPS. They're in charge of all flight routes.
They control all the means of not only of information, but dispersal of that information, or positive. So it's like the NASA thing. Once you get over that.